Welcome back to the channel. So I've got a Boldr in for review. This is the Boldr Odyssey White Knight. This came in from Scott over at Watches Galore. It's on a little tour. I believe it's going to be going to Bob over at Time to Go Travel next, and I got it from Aaron over at the OFD channel. So definitely check out their channels and their reviews on this watch. I'm going to wind this thing up real quick. Now, I've had a lot of Odysseys on the channel, a lot of different Boldrs on the channel, and their Boldr makes a great watch. Boldr Supply Company. So this one is a kind of a big watch, okay? And let's get into the dimensions real quick. Of course, it's hand winding. You know what? While I did that, I just want to show you. This is a trip lock crown. Got it pulled out all the way. You can see those extra O-rings in there. So it's going to be very watertight. It's a 500 meter water resistant watch, okay? So let me move. Let's do this. That way we have everything. We could see it all, kind of. There we go. Okay. So the dimensions on this watch is they are 46 millimeter from side to side. We are 53 millimeters from lug tip to lug tip. Our thickness is 16 millimeters. And then the lug opening is 22. So it's a big watch. It's definitely big. It's a beast of a watch. Let me take this out here, and we will throw it on the wrist in a little bit here, but the strap it's on is actually very nice. Soft, supple, very nice Horween leather, Boldr embossed there, screw down case back, brass case, brass bezel. Nice thing about brass is it will patina, or bronze, I should say bronze. It will patina over time. This one has a white ceramic bezel, okay, and it is fully loomed, and we'll get that also. It has a beautiful sand white dial. You see that sand effect on that dial? Look at that in certain lighting. Sapphire crystal. I believe it's a dome sapphire crystal. And you got the helium escape valve right there, okay, 500 meter depth. You got Odyssey towards the 6 o'clock automatic 500 meter, 1,650 feet. I like watches with the date at the 6 o'clock. That's very cool. It makes the dial uncluttered. Everything's perfectly aligned. It just looks good. Gold hands, okay, very thick gold hands with a nice second hand there. Okay, Boldr painted on up at the 12 o'clock. These are applied markers, and they're very thick. So, I mean, I bet this is gonna have some super lume. It is, what does it have? It has BGW9 Superluminova, so it's gonna be very bright, and we're gonna get to that. Of course, hand winding and hacking. It's running an NH35 Seiko movement, 21,600 vibrations per hour, I believe 24 joules, and it is a 40-hour power reserve. You show right there, it says trip lock crown, okay? So like I said, you have that extra water resistance on the crown there. I really like the look of this industrial. It really looks industrial. It's just the way the K-shape is, all angled, sharp, nothing sharp, but just sharply cut. Very nice. I like the angles of the case. The grip on that bezel is also very nice. 120 click, very accurate, nice click. And there we go, lines up perfectly. It's a nice watch. Let me put it on the wrist. Let me take off what I'm wearing here. Okay, so let's put this one on. And this in the background, that's Boldr Supply packaging. That's what you're gonna get with it. Pretty nice box. Here it is on the wrist. Now this is my 7.5 inch wrist, so it is a big watch, 46 mil from 53 tip to tip. My sweet spot tip to tip's about 50. I don't really like to exceed that, but this actually fits very well, especially the way those lugs kind of angle down like that. Very nice fit on this bigger watch. Sometimes that size will scare you, but this actually fits me pretty well. So I like that. That looks good. And this strap is nice too. I like that. It's got a real vintage look to it. This bronze is going to patina very well over time, so that looks good. Let me take it off. Let me show you. You do have a signed buckle, okay? And on the back, screw down case back, sapphire crystal, shows you what we're running, NH35. And water resistance 500 meters, you see that, of course, bronze. And then here's your Boldr. Boldr always makes some pretty nice case backs. So there's the case back on this one, okay? So very well made. I'm not sure the cost on this. I will put a link in the description to their website. You guys can pick one up if you're interested. Let me do a loom shot. This is gonna be bright. Here we go. Let's see. Oh yeah, that looks good. Dim the lights. Oh wow, it's a loom monster. So check that out. You have the bezel fully loomed, done very well. I like how it matches that dial. I mean, this is gonna last all night, so you'll be able to see it definitely when you wake up in the morning. I mean, that is, and throughout the night, so that looks good. Very well done, Boldr. Very well done. All right, so there you have it, guys. This is the Boldr Odyssey White Knight 500 meter diver. There are other colorways also stainless steel, I believe, maybe PVD coated case, black case. So check that out. Go over to the Boldr website and check them out and pick one up. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe. I'll see you in the next one. Thank you. Goodbye.